Hi there people, I'm Franklin and welcome back to Westington. Today I'm actually going to make that farm I pretended to make last episode. I went out and dug up a bunch of stone, just so much stone, it was boring. But I pretended I was a starving child in the 1800s, it was kind of fun that way. I'm just finishing up the canal first and foremost because I really wanted to last time, but I didn't have the stone. Turns out I'm a liar because I actually did have the stone slabs only, but I did have like 2 stacks or so, or no, like a stack and a half. Well, definitely not a half anymore. But yeah, I had that stone, and I just completely missed it. But there we go, the canal is done and looks really nice. I like that. Oh, I should, no, it's not done yet, actually. I should turn the dirt that is under the water, the flowing water, into stone, because it's a canal. There we go. This is really fucking up the water stream. The water does not like that. Now that's a detail you just cannot see at all. If I hadn't done that and shown you, you probably would not have noticed that I put stone here. But it helps me sleep at night, I suppose. So the next thing I want to do is expand my sugarcane farm here. I really want a lot of sugarcane because I want paper. I want to make bookshelves, and I want to use the bookshelves for the farmhouse, actually. That's a perfect thematic fit. So I'm going to make some little water streams, or I don't know. Ugh! Ew! What is that? Why does water do that? Water doesn't do that. So right now I'm just kind of making a little water stream, I guess, a little mini canal here, and just kind of, how do I say, I'm just making more, okay, I have to explain this, I guess. The sugarcane cannot grow unless it's directly next to water, so I need to have a bunch of water to really make use of this flat area. Normally the most efficient way to make a little sugarcane farm here is to kind of make straight lines of water. But you're watching my video, and I don't do things efficiently, I do things really dumb. The whole idea behind this setup is that it's kind of cool, you know, it's a whole wiggly zigzag line. So water, it's gonna make a little pond, making a little bit of an oasis in the middle of this farm here, which is also in a desert, so it is an oasis. Oh, this sugarcane really does not like the third person view. So this is what I got so far. This is... You know, it's actually looking really interesting now. It's kind of looking like rice fields. Do you see it? So I apologize if my voice still sounds hoarse. I don't know why. It's been happening since last time, and there is no explanation, there is no cause, there is no indictment from the state. So there just is no reason for me to sound like this. So I can't use this side of the sugarcane section for sugarcane because it sits a level too high from the water. So instead, I'm gonna make a little stone wall that sections it off from the wheat section. Yeah, something like that works. I think that works very well. Before I finish it, I should really finish the sugarcane section first, huh? I am incredibly astounded right now that no monsters have attacked me yet. They're around me, but they haven't gotten to me. That's good. I think that means I'm making progress in Minecraft, because there's nothing else in this game that indicates progress. Yeah, this is making a little zigzag pattern, and I think that looks really neat. This is almost lined up with that side. Oh, I should line it up. Hold on. So it should line up this way. Yeah, there we go. Now I've got a nice pattern. There you go. Look at that. Everything's lining up so nicely. Okay, I gotta be more careful now because now monsters are much closer to me than before, and there's my first attack. We're making one final little row, and then I'm good. We now have a beautiful little pattern here, and it pleases me to... It pleases me. Oh, what the hell? Oh. I'm doing the final part now, which is just adding the water, find a little bit of water, and then turning the sand into dirt and planting everything. Then I'm done with the sugarcane section. There's a wee little thing that's bothering me, and that's the fact that some of this is dirt and some of it is grass, and maybe I have some undiagnosed condition. In fact, I definitely have some kind of condition. However, the nature of that condition is entirely a mystery, except it's not to me. So, I'm going to have to make grass grow here somehow, and then I'll be happy. My little grass rant was in vain because it's taking way too long to grow, and I really need sugarcane. Hey, that rhymed. Look at that! That looks really cool. Well, I mean, I guess I'm jerking myself off a little there, but look at that. That's amazing. So, the next thing I want to do, get away from that wheat, you fat bastard. I do need another water stream or source going down here because the way tilled dirt here works is that if it's within 5 blocks of water, it will be moist. If it is 6 blocks or further, it will die. So this little stream is not enough to water this entire hill, which I'm pretty sure I did not need to tell you that, but I have. I need to do a little bit more testing. So this water is on a lower level to this dirt, right? Will it still work? So this is only 1 block away. So if this dirt dies, I need a water source that goes near here. Never mind, it's just fine. Oh, hold on. I can't quite make the farm just yet because I need to make the pathway that leads to the farmhouse, and that needs to be completely undisturbed. I'm trying my best here to make the pathway look neat. So instead of having it kind of amorphously following the coastline, I guess, it's gonna have nice 90-degree turns with a 2-block fucking precision thing. How do I want this to lead outside? Oh my god, I nearly died. Holy shit, far out. Before I was rudely interrupted with my life flashing before my eyes, I was just thinking of how do I want this to lead out of the farmland. Like, the exit's just right there. I just want to make sure it looks good. Get away from my farmland, you bastard! What if I make a bridge that connects to this pathway, right? That goes over the farmland, physically over this grass here, and have a little water stream going underneath the bridge. Not only will I preserve a bunch of farmland, it will also look really neat. Very Japan. Boop, boop. Okay. Well, why am I even using stairs if it's gonna be 2 blocks wide? I should just use slabs to make a nice, smoother looking transition. These slabs could also be the main walking point for these, the bridge here, so I don't have to make it too tall. Yeah, look at that. Just above everything, that's perfect. This bridge is only gonna go until it reaches the little sand area here. There it is. Now I can transition into just putting it in the floor like before. Amazing. And look how natural that looks, it just feels right. There you go. That is how you make a bridge. And I quite like how the birch looks. I don't know if I have enough birch to finish the house now, but that should be fine. So this is the limit for that water canal. However, the water canal is omnidirectional, so I don't have to put it like right here to continue it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the water canal can start here, which is just right there. That is kind of inconvenient because I don't want the water canal to be there. So yeah, I think the reservoir idea is the best idea I got to make this look pretty and all. In fact, what if I make a little waterfall? It flows right underneath the middle of the bridge. Oh, I like that idea. I like that idea. Okay, I'm gonna do that idea. That's a brilliant idea. Oh fuck, I had to go down there later. I have no idea where this water is coming from, but it's gonna be cool, I think. Maybe like a giant pipe. I don't know. It's just gonna be cool. Alright, let's do the little industrial pipe idea. So the water starts here, and let's have it start flowing from here. Right here. So it should flow down, yeah, quite nicely like that. Ooh, yeah. Oh, it's flooding the area. I don't want that. You know, it's kind of ironic that the water is originating from a sandy hill in a desert. But that's how it is, I guess. That's how nature works. I gotta work on this pipe design. Doesn't look quite good yet, but it is kind of the idea I want. I'm just gonna start making the canal walls for now. Okay, so there's the canal walls. Looks pretty good. Hold on, you know what? I think this would be a cute detail. Make it, fuck. Gotta remove the top block, I keep forgetting that. That's so goddamn annoying. Okay, so the water goes here. Oh, I guess there's a bit of unpopulated sugarcane field. I can just make the water just run off here. You know what, let's do that. Let's just do that. There. God, these guys are annoying. You know what? I gotta light up this hill. I just have to. Monsters keep just appearing here and trying to slit my throat immediately. Oh my fucking god. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at these. They're sieging my house. They're sieging my farmhouse. No. Look. Why are you... No, there is no farming siege. I just made the first little bit of the canal bed as stone slabs. As for the rest of it, I'm not quite sure if I will make the rest of it stone or just keep it grass because I'm lazy. For now, it's just going to be grass because I'm lazy. This, canal is still not done, so I need to keep going. God fucking... You always... Don't interrupt me. It's rude. Oh, fuck you. You're rude. You're rude. I might have messed up a little bit in that I made the kind of the walls go up instead of being in like part of the ground. But if I'm gonna fix that, I'm gonna fix that later off camera. I want to get things done here. So I'm just gonna let water start flowing down just to see what it looks like. And I think it's gonna look pretty good. Beautiful. Look at that. I mean, it looks a little bit weird because there's just some still water and then immediately no... You know what? Yeah, that looks amazing! I really like that. I do think I need to make the dirt underneath into stone slabs for the canal, but for now it looks pretty good. What about the this part now where there's no water? Well, I think it's quite simple actually. I'm seeing it. Since this canal is outputting so much water, I can just kind of divert some of its flow to here. Flows this way, and then it does a turn, and then it will look good. I'm not gonna make the bottom of it stone just yet. I'm gonna do that off camera. That's not interesting. So then this will flow down here, which will then lead to a, yeah, like a reservoir. So I'm just gonna make a little pond here. Or just make it a square. It's an unnatural man-made construct anyway. Look at that. Incredible. Now, before I start my work on the house, I'm gonna till all of this land to see if there's any blind spots or spots I just missed in general. And what am I gonna do about those blind spots? Nothing. I don't think I have any, to be honest. I think I pretty much covered everything here. So all of this dirt should stay as tilled farmland. Look at that. It actually is fully covered. Everything here has water. It's really inefficient. I could have done this way more efficiently, but it would have looked ugly, right? It wouldn't look as cool as this. So I'm quite happy with how things are turning out. We got a waterfall, we got 3 canal channels, technically 2, and we got a lot more stuff to do. This side of the pond here could also be its own canal, also harboring a bunch of farm life over here. But if I am going to do that, I'm going to do that next time. Right now, I want to start work on the house, on this first story at least. I'm going to make a few changes to the house design here. First and foremost, this little room that juts out, it's going to be 1 block bigger on both sides. I think it's going to look a little bit better, and it's going to have more room. Secondly, oh, I need to make some more stone slabs. That's the second thing I need to do. And thirdly, I'm gonna make the house a little bit bigger in the back. Fuck, there's 2 goddamn creepers after me. I'm gonna skip this night. Yep. Oh, fuck you. Look at him. Don't wade these waters, brother. I'm really scared that there's a creeper over there, like behind my door, so I'm gonna take a alternate route, and that is called jumping off my balcony. This is not a suicide. Alright, now that entire debacle is over, I can actually go back to making the house. As I was saying before I was rudely chased off my own property by 2 creepers, I'm also going to make the house just a tiny bit bigger. So I think for the walls on the first floor, it's going to be floor blocks. I think for the first floor, I'm going to have the blocks be 4 blocks tall. I think that's going to be pretty good. Did I say blocks? I meant walls. I'm going to have the walls be 4 blocks tall, like this. Because I want a big window. Who doesn't love a ginormous, gymongous window? Fucking love windows in this game, man. I think a good starting point for the first floor would actually be the roof of the patio here. So my idea would be like this. Fuck. I'm using stone slabs because it's a nice contrast, but I might use regular. No, I gotta use cobblestone, huh? Hold on. No, that's brilliant. I should use regular cobblestone to make the roof, or maybe just like the rim of it. Rim of the roof. Oh my god, the slabs look really good like that. Okay, so it's gonna be a combination of stone slabs, wood, cobblestone stairs, and wood stairs. That looks really good, actually. Then again, I am just tooting my own horn. You can tell me if it looks good. Oops. Fuck. Let me take a look at everything from a distance here. Yeah, that's starting to take shape. Now, of course, it looks a little basic right now because this is only the first floor. Once I get to the second floor, things will start to look a little bit more complex. I'm gonna have a different style roof, or like the roof's gonna face a different direction. And it's gonna start looking like a real home. There's gonna be a patio as well, this side, so I don't really need to make the stone slab foundation. I do, however, need to do the pillars, the birch wood pillars, which I'm not sure I have enough birch wood for. Oh, what the fuck? This side's also gonna have a little patio roof, but I think it's gonna be significantly smaller. For a little bit of contrast. In fact, hold on, I got an idea, hold on. Instead of using logs for the pillars, I think I'm gonna use fence posts. I think that's gonna look a little bit nicer. By the way, putting fence post on top of fence post isn't easy in this game because it don't really make sense. So I gotta start from the top and work my way down, which is really dumb. The roof for this section is gonna be much simpler and flatter. It's gonna be just 2 bits of smooth stone slab on the edges. And then after that, I'm gonna make some cobblestone slabs and just put wood blocks there, and that should make a like flatter little awning area, which is perfect. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Oh, you're ruining my moment. God damn it. As I was saying, that looks really good. It's starting to look like an actual house now, which is a very hard thing to do in this game. Last thing I'm going to do in this video is just make the brick walls until I run out of brick. I think that's fair. Also, I want to do this because I don't want monsters I don't want monsters. Get out of my house. Oh, fuck. God. Fuck. Make this real quick before I run out. There you go. You know what? I'm cutting this short because now there's too many enemies around. So, this is the state of my farm so far. It is very close to being done. Next time, I'm going to finish the farmhouse and start making the water tower. I do need to go and gather more stone, though, and that's really annoying. But yeah, that is the farmhouse so far. I am at a loss for words, because every time I tried talking about what I'm seeing here, I just kept stumbling over myself. Look at the waterfall. That's all I have to say. Look at the fucking waterfall. It's awesome. It looks even cooler far away. Actually, that sounds kind of like an insult, because the more far away it is, the less details you can see. Whatever. Well, that's it for now. I have not much else to say. I made a lot of progress on the farm, but you saw me make that progress in this video, so that's kind of pointless to say. It's redundant. So, other than that, thanks for watching. Goodbye.